Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Ross. Welcome back. And today we have my 20-minute senior strength and stamina class. If you've already taken my 10-minute core and cardio, think of this as like the 2.0 version. We're going to get a little more advanced, work some different strength moves. We're going to have a good time. For this class, you're going to need a couple dumbbells. I have them over to the side here. No more than 15 pounds. We're going to have to push those overhead. You have your slide board, booties, and a chair. That's it. So let's start you off, warm the body up, get a nice tall posture, and let's march in place. I always like to start by marching in place because we're warming the full body up. With the arm drive, we have the upper body, the torso moving. We're getting the lower body moving here. The knees are driving up to the chest, activating the core. And we're finding our feet on the floor here, that base. We're pushing through the floor. So many of these moves start on the floor, and that's where we generate force. Great work, guys. Keep driving those knees up. A few more seconds. The next move here is called an inchworm. We are going to line up just on the side of your board here. We're going to slow, controlled, bend your knees, bring your hands down to the floor, walk them out in front of you into a high plank position. Hold it for a second, and then push those hands back up. Take your time coming up. We're warming up the spine, feeling a stretch in your hamstrings, activating your shoulders and core as you get down to the plank position here. All muscle groups that we're going to be using in this workout. Give me a couple more of these. Take your time. This should get your heart rate up a little bit, prepping you for the rest of the workout. Last one here. Great work. Now, for this next move, we're going to stay down on the floor here. We have a simple move. It's called a push-up. Now, if this is too hard for you, bring your knees to the ground. I'm going to show you the modified version first. We're going to slowly bring our chest down to the ground, exhale, and come back up. Just like that, slow and controlled, working the chest, triceps, shoulders here. If this is way too easy, come back into that high plank position, and you can give me some conventional standard push-ups here. But no rush. We got plenty of work in this 20 minutes. Give me 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Use this chair to help you get up. Take your time. I don't want you to get lightheaded at the top here. Set your chair up in a position. We're going to be using this for the next couple of exercises. So, the first move in this strength portion is a dumbbell curl to press. That's the movement. I'm going to have you start seated here. You're going to use the back of your chair as a prompt to keep that chest proud. So neutral spine, proud chest. We're going to curl these dumbbells up and then press them to the sky. Just like that. Keep this slow and controlled. Try not to arch your back here. Bring your elbows out. Slow, controlled, bring them in. Dumbbells to the chest, and bring it back down. Let's keep this up for about 20 seconds. We're working our upper body strength here. We have our biceps activated on the curl, our shoulders on the top of this press here. We're getting stronger. It doesn't matter what part of your fitness journey you're on. It's never a bad idea to be stronger. Keep this up for another 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Last move here. Now, stand on up. The next move is a goblet squat. We're going to hold just one dumbbell at first, so set the other one carefully on the ground. Hold it just under your chin like this. Bring your feet a little further than shoulder width apart. Set your butt back just to tap the bench and come back up, bringing the hips forward and squeezing the glutes. That's the move. I'll show you from the side here. just so you see where my spinal position is. We're staying nice and tall in this squat, bringing the hips and glutes back to touch that chair and come straight back up. Wait, Joe, this is way too easy. You can step in front of the chair and come down as far, about 90 degrees, come back up. But for the first set, let's stick with this chair here. Use it as a cue to hit the proper depth. Give me 5 more squats here. The squat is about as functional of an exercise as you can do. I mean, how many times in a day do you get up from a chair, you sit down, you get up? Think of these squats as making it easier to do those simple everyday movements. I mean, the last one here. Come up, squeeze the glutes, keep breathing. The next move, 1 dumbbell. Let's start on your right hand. We're going to use this chair to keep us up here, okay? Now, this is a single arm row. You're going to keep your spine flat, neutral, proud chest, and you're going to pull that dumbbell up towards your torso, pinning your shoulder blades back and releasing it down, slow and controlled. Beautiful work. With those push-ups earlier and the overhead presses, we're getting a couple of push exercises here. Generally that means we're working the anterior muscles, the front of the body, the chest, the shoulders, the core. Oftentimes, the back is neglected, and it's so important to keep proper posture, maintain that spinal health. Nice. Give me 1 more rep here. Stand up, slow, controlled. Come over to this other side. Move that other dumbbell out of the way, just in case. Right hand on the chair. And same thing here. Keep that chest proud, that spine neutral, and let's row. You have 30 seconds of rowing here. Working the opposite side of the body. You should feel this in your upper back and your biceps. Give me a couple more reps here. Keep breathing through all these movements. 2, 1. Great work, guys. We are back to those curls and presses. So pick up the other dumbbell. Sit down on this chair. Like I said, if the first set was way too easy, you can stand up for this movement. But I like using the chair to kind of remind me to keep my chest out and my spine neutral. So let's go through this move again. Slow, controlled. Find a nice little rhythm to it. Exhale as you bring the dumbbells up. Control it on the way down. You don't want those dumbbells falling down. A lot of the benefits of these strength moves is the time under tension. So the slower you go down is better. You don't want to rush through these movements. Take your time. Give me 2 more reps with this movement, and then we're back into those squats. Last one. Great work, guys. Place one of those dumbbells down safely behind the chair. Bring that other dumbbell right under your chin. Sit your hips back. Tap that bench. Tap the chair and come up. Try to squeeze your glutes to the top of the movement. For this second set, let's pick the tempo up just slightly. We're going to exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. You're going to give me 6 or 7 more reps here. The squat really is the king of all movements here. Strengthen the lower body. The core is stabilizing. One of the best moves you can do here. And if you want to make it harder next time, use 2 dumbbells. Use a heavier dumbbell. Remove the chair. There's always a way to progress the movement. Last squat. Exhale the top. Beautiful. Let's go back into these rows. This time we'll start with the dumbbell in your left hand. Right hand on this chair, proud chest, neutral spine. That's one of the most important parts of this exercise. And let's row. Same as the squat. Let's pick the tempo up slightly for this set. This is the last time we go through this movement here. Feel that shoulder blade pinning back. Give me 5 more reps. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Last set of rows here. Don't get lazy on this set. Keep that proud chest. Don't round your back. Tempo's up on this set as well. Last part of this strength portion, and then we're going to have some fun on that slide board. I know that's why you guys came to slide. Give me 5 more reps on this side. 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and safely. Don't throw out your back. Place this dumbbell behind the chair. Take a knee on the ground. We're going to put these booties on. We are on to the slide board. Going to do a little aerobic work. Have some fun. We'll take our time getting up there, though. By now, you guys are used to the board, but I always like to start out doing some lateral lunges to warm up the groin. You don't want to feel any tugs or tears getting into it. There's no rush. Slow, controlled. Bring that right foot out. Hold it for a second. Feel the stretch in your right groin. Feel the weight in that back hip. And slowly drag it back up. We're going to do this for about 20 more seconds. Getting you accustomed to the slide board. Warming that groin and hip up. Give me 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Bring it up, and let's walk to the side. 1 more set of lateral lunges, then we're going to start moving and grooving, getting that heart rate up even more. Slowly bring it out and slide it back up. You should be feeling a stretch on the left groin here. All the weight is in that back hip. Not only this is a warm-up, but this is a great strength move. You could add some weight to this as well. Give me 5 more seconds here. 2 and 1. Bring that foot off the board for a second. Step behind it. So, for this tall slide, you're going to bring your right foot to the inside of that bumper. Bring the left foot right beside it. Get nice and tall. Hands on your hips. Bring that left leg up ever so slightly. Push off the bumper. Just like that. Find a little rhythm. Breathe. Keep it nice and slow at first. We're going to pick up the pace in a little bit, but for now, I just want to get used to this movement. This low impact cardio movement that just has so many unique benefits. Strengthening the groin and the hips and the glutes, it brings your strength levels, your fitness levels to the next level. It's a part of the body that just gets neglected so often. So keep this up, guys. The next move is going to be called a skater slide. So give me 5 more seconds of this tall slide and find yourself hugging one of these bumpers. Keep your hands on your hips. Bring your hips back, hinge forward, and we're just going to push off that bumper, and we're going to stay a little bit lower in this movement, a little bit more burn in the lower body here. If you feel comfortable, bring your hands to your back, and let's move. Already you're probably feeling this is a little more intense of a movement. That's because we're engaging more muscle groups. Your quads are burning now. Your heart rate is climbing. Give me 5 more seconds here, and we're gonna go back to that tall slide and recover for a minute. Give me 3, 2, 1, hands on the hips, and let's slide. That was fun. Catch your breath. The next move is gonna be even more intense. We're going from the skater to the sprinter. It involves a little bit more technique, a little more intensity, but you guys are ready for it. Give me 15 more seconds in this tall slide. Catch your breath. And then we're going into that sprinter. So in 5 seconds, we're gonna come back into that low stance, similar to the skater, but this time we're gonna use our arms to drive us across the board, getting a little bit more power into this movement, engaging even more muscle groups, burning more calories here. This is a powerful movement. You have to generate a significant amount of power to get across this board. Keep this up. I know this is tough. You're probably feeling the burn, but give me 10 more seconds here, and then we're back into that tall slide to recover. You don't have to go fast here. Just getting into this position is hard enough, and holding it. You feel the burn. Give me 3, 2, 1, back into that tall slide. Great work, guys. Catch your breath. Let that heart rate come down. You are doing wonders for your cardiovascular system right now, for your heart. So important to live a long, healthy life. At the same time, we're getting stronger. Keep breathing. Find a flow here. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna go back into that sprinter slide, the one we just did. A little bit more intense, but there's not much left in this workout. We can push through. Give me 5 seconds, and we're back into that sprinter. 3, 2, 1, hips back, drive those arms, and power across the board. I'm feeling the burn in my groin right now, in my quads. I'm sure you guys are too, but push through. Not much time left in this workout. Keep this up for 10 seconds. Keep breathing. You got 3, 2, 1. Back into that tall slide. Awesome work, guys. We're here for about 30 seconds, and then we're going to safely step off the board, and we have one more move off the board. One last little burner. So start to slow down here. Catch your breath. Give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Safely come to one bumper, one side of the board. Take 1 foot off at a time. Use the chair or come down to the floor to remove these booties. You guys are almost done. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. But the last move of the day here is called a dumbbell thruster. Now, you don't even have to use the dumbbells if you don't want. I'm going to use them just to show you the movement. But if this is too difficult, get rid of the dumbbells. The move is, the dumbbells are going to be right under your chin, right on your shoulders here in this shoulder rack position. You are going to slowly sit back to your chair, sit up, and at the same time, press those dumbbells overhead. So we're combining a couple different movements from that strength portion. So like I said, if this is too difficult, throw those dumbbells aside and just squat and bring your hands to the air, just like this. But this is the last move of the day. So push through, guys. This is a compound movement. We're working so many muscles in the body. Give me 10 more seconds here. Burn it out. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish on this chair. Set those dumbbells down one at a time. And we are going to end right here on this chair. So don't move. If you have a water bottle, grab some. We're going to do a couple stretches here, and then you are done for the day. You guys did awesome. So bring your hands to the sky, inhaling. Clasp your hands at the top. We are just going to stretch to the left, feeling that stretch in the right side of our torso, our lat. Hold this for a few seconds. Bring it to the other side. Exhale, hold it. You guys really showed up today. We got a lot of great strength training done. You're only going to better yourselves with workouts like this. If this was too easy, do the same thing again. Do 40 minutes of this, or try another workout on the platform. You guys crushed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.